So we all know Kamen Rider Geats, the Fortnite Kamen Rider. It is no introduction as it is the greatest Kamen Rider series of all time. And please, don't argue with me. But today, I want to talk about Geats. Not trying to praise or worship the show, but I want to talk about a theory I found online. And what's the best place to find a theory online other than Reddit? So the theory is by Reddit user Shiranui Preston Saga, Spurman 2024, and a deleted user. They all had the same idea, which is Kamen Rider Geats, the show itself, took place in a simulation world. And to that, I can't say that it's right or wrong, but let's look at what they have to say. But remember, all of these theories were made before the series was finished. So, yeah. But anyways, the first user pointed out that people randomly appearing and fading as if they're in a video game. You know, when a person retired, they kind of turns into like the cube, the blue cubes. Like when you die in a game, so the fact that they have multiple pocket dimensions and cameras that appear out of nowhere recording them, yeah, it's true. To think about it, what actually triggers the wormhole in the show that took the future people, the supporters, back to their timeline? It doesn't make sense. Is it a button? Like, can they? Yeah, you get the point. How could they do that? Unless it was a simulation, and that was a way that they could go out of the simulation. And to think about it, it's not far-fetched because in the far future, everything is digitalized. So why won't they recreate past eras? Yeah, I know they said that they are traveling back in time, but are they really? It's just a theory. And to top it all off, Vision Driver having the literal ability to hack people and control them makes me come up with this theory. So OP said that, yeah, the Vision Driver have the ability to hack people. I mean, you cannot do that to a normal people, to a normal person, right? Unless, of course, there were a bunch of codes and in a simulation, you can control them and hack them. So let's look at another point made by another user. Forced retirement retiring like data streams. They are being safe. But the Yamato are like a virus. They are infecting the data. So when Buffer or the others are dying, their ID cores are cracked, corrupted. The DGP can't save them in their current state. The Yamato can repurpose the data into Yamato riders. The riders that are retired has their data still saved in some form. So yeah, I can see that the Yamato is actually a virus. Why? Okay, let's look at the next point. And this is my own point. In the Gachar X Geats movie, we learned that the final villain, which is spoilers alert, is actually a player Ace defeated way back during the Rome Gladiator era. And to think about it, again, why are they not using the rider forms at that point? Maybe it's because the Yamato are indeed viruses and the DGP management need to use the rider system in order to combat the Yamato and to refresh things up. I mean, why would you see two people fighting with a sword when you can see a person riding a rocket jet shooting blasters? I mean, the purpose of DGP is to find fun, to find entertainment. So why would they choose something that is like old, you know? I mean, yeah, you could say that it is also fun, but why are they implementing the rider system so late in the timeline, right? I mean, modern days have tanks, boxing, judo, karate, and all that. Why they chose the rider system out of everything? And we shouldn't forget that Kamen Rider Neon is literally dead and it's just a clone of her. So the idea of Kamen Rider Geats World is a simulator is not that far off. Another point made by another user is that, do you guys remember that Cactus Yamato? Before it became a jobber, it was said that the Cactus Yamato has once wiped everyone in a single game. So if that is true, then why is Ace still alive? If the Cactus Yamato has really killed everyone, then Ace shouldn't be there to tell the story unless he was reincarnated, which still contributes to the simulation theory. But the second thing is that the DGP management could be pulling the strings and kept Ace alive just for the sake of entertainment, because the sponsors want him. Also, to think about it, we never actually see the entire DGP management team unless, you know, this was all a simulation and run by only a few people. And this could actually make sense because in the finale, Suel was revealed. Suel, I don't know how to say it, but when Suel takes off his mask, it was revealed that it was Ace behind that mask. So Ace could be manipulating everything, and this is all a simulation. I don't know. I mean, why would the DGP need sponsors from present time, like Neon's father, when they are being sponsored by people from the future? It's not like they use the money to like buy a house, buy a gadget or anything, right? So yeah, this is just a random theory I want to talk about, and this theory do have some credibility to it. But hey, remember, that's just a theory, a Kamen Rider theory. All right, see ya.